Hello friend, this is Paper Kitty. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. I'm excited you're here with us today, and we're going to be looking at this really cute bead cap kit here. As you can see, there is a kind of a silver tone side, and then there's like a gold tone side. I got these from BeeBeeCraft, and I have decided to make a tutorial here with these, and I'm going to be basically making a lovely book charm that can also be kind of a keychain, but it can also be a purse dangle. So there's really several ways to use it. But the main way would be a beautiful, chunky book charm. Now, because these little caps are so small in some cases, it was very hard to show you there. But I have gathered this little bit here that is in like a black kind of velvety material, and I am putting the little bead caps over it so that hopefully you can see them a little bit better. And so I decided that I wanted to use some pearls. I know this particular pearl set that I had was a nice large pearl, and so I wanted to try that out with the larger bead cap. And so as you can see here, I am showing you how I do that. Basically, I go ahead and put an eye pin, and once I have it basically the way I want it to be, I cut it, and I just leave a small piece behind so that I can then use my rounded nose tool, and here we have it. So obviously this is going to be the heavier piece, the one that goes at the very bottom. As you know, I believe I've done a tutorial in the past. I will link it in the information box below if you are interested in learning how to do this simple I guess jewelry making. If you would like to see that video, it gives you a little bit more details on the tools that I use and everything else. So I will link that below. Also the products or this product and the ones I received the very last time, which include this kit, will be listed below, as well as the program from BeeBeeCraft that will allow you to receive free products if you have a YouTube channel and have at least 100 subscribers. So you will probably qualify if that is the case, and so I will leave the links for you to follow and check that out for yourself. And so yeah, I'm just now actually, I believe I'm cutting a little excess after I've used the little round nose plier there and tool. And so yeah, basically I just keep doing that, and I just keep using the different bead caps, and of course they're all a little bit different in size. And so here I attempt to show you how I am making each of these and what they are looking like. So I hope you're able to see that. I may be putting some music along the way, just because I know when I watch videos, I actually like a combination of both. I like to be able to hear in more detail what the person might be doing, especially if it's a tutorial. But also I kind of just like to watch, because some things don't need excessive explanation verbally. I think maybe it's nice to just watch the person do it. So I may be doing that here. So now, as you can see, I am continuing with the same process, and of course the beads are getting smaller, and you know, the bead caps are smaller. Now in some cases I do use bead caps that are a little bit smaller or a little bit larger than, you know, than I could, just because it actually gives it a different look. But yeah, these bead caps, they are very shiny and very pretty and elegant, and so I could have done other beads besides the pearl type beads, but I guess the bead caps inspired me to do this whole thing from you know, using the faux pearls, and some of them are acrylic, some of them are glass. And again, you know, this is light jewelry making. Basically, most people can do it. And so it's very easy. And if you ever liked to give it a try, it is fun. And I definitely encourage you to give it a shot. So yeah, here I'm getting down to the smaller ones, which is kind of even hard to show you on video, but I'm doing it. I'm definitely doing it. And since they already have an eye on them, they have two places for things to hang from. You know, the little eye and then the little twirl that I make when I use that tool there that rounds that off. And so yeah, now I'm just gonna go ahead and put these different beads with their caps, and as you can see, they each give it such a pretty different look. I use different color pearls. You know, some are kind of off-white, some are more white than others. Some are different kinds of pinks, and then different sizes, and that was really fun. So now I am looking to do some with the silver. Actually, I think I have one more that is in gold that I might be missing here. But and it's not a pearl, but it is a pink bead, and I really like it. And I think it came in the set with some of the pearl ones, and so it kind of goes with them. And you know, I used pink and kind of the different pinks and some whites. So now I go to the other side, which is the silver side, and again I'm going to do a similar thing of basically showing you, you know, what these are and going through that process again. So hope it will help you and that you will enjoy. Okay, so now I am finishing this one up, and it's a very pale pink, and I love the way the silver looks with that. And then I think I may be doing a clear bead because, yeah, that look, I think, turns out very elegant, and I really like it. Having those pinks, different tones of pinks, the different pearls in pink and whites, beiges, creams, and then of course, anytime you use a clear bead, that also gives it like a little bit of a crystal look. So I do like the silver. And so, yes, I'm actually making this book charm dangle having both tones, which, like I said, I usually use one or the other, but sometimes I use both. And in this case, I wanted to use both. But here you go with this little clear bead. I think it looks really pretty. And I think I've got maybe one more in the silver to do. So here you go. Okay, so here I am cutting a piece of this chain. I only have the silver, and that's why I'm making it two-toned, because I don't have gold, and also because I think I wanted to use, both, since that kit came with the silver tone and the gold tone. And so it, I guess, didn't really matter if I had the gold or not, because I was still going to have both tones. But anyway, here we go. So yeah, I'm just basically attaching the largest one first. And so I'm kind of, I was kind of eyeball measuring it out to see how long I wanted it to be. And I think I ended up doing about 2.5 to 3 inches long, maybe 2.5, because you have to remember that the bead on the very bottom is going to add another inch sometimes, depending, of course, on the size of the charm that you put at the very bottom. But in this case, it's going to be adding another inch. So I think if it's 2.5, you got a 3.5 inch. And then also the where I hang, or where the lobster clasp is at the very beginning, that also adds a little bit of length as well. And so then you have something closer to 4 inches, or 5. Just depend. I'm just letting you know that that's more or less how that works. I don't actually grab a ruler and start measuring. I just kind of eyeball it to see, what it is that I like. But I'm giving you the measurements because I know if this is the first time you do it, it's not as intuitive right away. You kind of, need a little direction. So that's why I'm doing it like this. So, yep, as you saw there, I did cut another piece of chain and I attached it to more or less the center. And I do end up sometimes moving that, I attach it with a jump ring. And sometimes it's depending on the size of the charms again, and I do work from larger to smaller. So I do end up sometimes feeling like maybe it's too low. And in this case, I think I did do it too low. And so I'm taking it out. And I'm kind of doing it a little lazy way with my fingers instead of the tools. But then, I always come to the point, especially with the jump ring, that I do need the tools because, yeah, my fingers are, they're not that tiny. I don't think anybody's fingers are that tiny. I mean, it's really hard to work without the tools. So I do recommend them. I think they also sell them. So anyway, I am attaching now just kind of randomly. Again, I'm working from the bottom to the top, making sure that I'm leaving enough room so that, the beads are kind of distributed evenly, that there's a weight distribution where when I hang, when I hold it from the top, that I feel, like there's balance, and that the beads are hanging the way that I want them to. And so, yeah, I really like how this one's coming out. I may be putting this in my Etsy. I know I've got a couple other ones there now, and they're not quite as chunky as this one. But feel free to also, in the information box below, check that out. And yeah, I appreciate you guys taking a look. I'm gonna go ahead and continue to work here, and like I said, I'll put a little bit of music and get back with you when I have something that I want to say. Okay, now I am finishing up here, and I'm just kind of going through all the things that I said as far as the weight distribution and how things are falling and laying about. I did use a lot of that idea that I start heavy and larger at the bottom, and as I work up, I do go smaller and lighter, and I think I end up picking out maybe another couple of beads that I had there, just because I wanted, I wanted that charm to look a particular way, and so I think I do end up adding a few little extras, which may or may not have the bead caps, but anyway, I do love and enjoy the bead caps. I really think they take it a step up for the beads and the charm. And so I thank BeeBeeCraft for providing these products. And I thank you all for watching. If you like this video, be sure and give me a thumbs up. And if you would like to subscribe, be sure and hit the subscribe button. I will be showing you what these beads and this look like at the end, so be sure and stay a few seconds for that. And I thank you for watching. Love you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye now.